Yeah, I really should have been ready for this one. Hello, my creatures and critters, I'm Mercury, and I just reached 500 subscribers. That's mean it's time to do the same exact thing I've done the last 2 times. I will call it now, I will do it one more time for 1,000 subscribers, but then I will try to come up with something else. I am willing to take suggestions on that. But no matter, we got comments this time. Our comments in no particular order are Dream, Bees, Alternative, Creepy, Stars, and Plume Moth, with no spaces. You're lucky I find you funny, redacted, and just like moths enough to let this one slide. Also, there is one other comment where the commenter didn't understand the rules really, I assume, and gave me this whole long prompt. Since I'm not exactly drowning in prompts, let's take it to the wheel. I decided to keep some of the keywords from the sentence, but let's see what we got. And we got wind. How fun, how fun. Honestly, this might be the easiest one of these yet. All the words, or more specifically dream, creepy, and alternative, go together really well. On top of having wind and stars as environmental descriptors helps give me ideas of what I want the scene to be. So I started the drawing with those 5 words in mind. With that said, let me go through all the prompts. So I wanted to set the scene on a cliff, both because the scene feels very dreamlike and dramatic, but also because I would imagine it would be rather windy. But it isn't quite enough for me to check them off quite yet, I just thought they should be mentioned. I wanted to draw this person standing on the edge of the cliff with this really dramatically long hair blowing to the side, which I say checks off our wind prompt. I also decided to draw eyes throughout the hair, like if there was some kind of evil creature in the night watching and stalking, which I say marks off our creepy. Now for the fucking plume moth, with no spaces. I'm putting in the sky like some kind of moon or sty, or even more so like a deity coming to deliver a prophecy or be rid of the evil before it. Which a lot of prophecy happens in dreams, so that will be rid of plume moth with no spaces and dream. Bees are really the only prompt I struggled with because simply I don't know where this scene requires bees. So I decided to make these tiny white little bees around the plume moth with no spaces, as if they were its holy children or helpers. I also for a moment got rid of all the stars because maybe the bees are the stars. But then I added them back because damn stars are just so pretty and they make everything look better. So with that, stars and bees are crossed off. Now, the only prompt I haven't talked about is alternative, and let's just say I am mutuals with this person, so I'm not surprised he tried to make it hard for me, but Daniel, you are a fool, because alternative is so easy for me. Like, Daniel, I am alternative. Every piece of art I make is alternative. If I make it, it's alternative by default. I'm literally Nightmare's art. My roots are horror, and I'm just waiting till you get comfortable with me so you don't expect it when I drag you through the hells my mind creates. Also, for the record, alternative is not just creepy and weird things. Those tend to be alternative, as anything that isn't the norm or like counterculture is alternative. Being alternative is all about individual experiences and connecting with people. It's why I share my art. My art is so deeply personal, but I still want to share my experiences, my life, my world with other people. I do believe it's a fundamental human need to do so. And what is alternative but being human without the constraints and expectations society has placed on you? Also, drawing a giant moth god coming to speak into dreams to some kind of demon thing is very not the norm, so I would say that crossed off alternative too. That means I would say I have successfully made a cohesive drawing out of these 7 prompts. Also, just a quick thank you for everyone being patient with me. Of course, it took a second for me to announce when we hit the milestone and then getting all the comments and then, of course, actually making a video while working on a bunch of other things. I would like to now take some time to talk about my plans of the channel going forward. Mostly things are going to be the same. I'm trying to actually put work into finishing off the prompt series, and I have many new creature videos in the work. and even more that I want to do. I'm trying to post more. I like sharing my art, I just kind of forget. But I'm kind of weaving making videos into my schedule and daily habits, so it should help. I also want to start posting about my OCs more. I actually got the first episode of a new short series I came up with coming out tomorrow, and I have a few fun videos that I want to make at a later date. My stories are some of the most important things to me and are the projects I have the funnest working on. I don't know what to say, I just really like story writing. Speaking of which, I have some very, very big updates that may or may not be coming up later this month that may or may not have to do with that same thing. I guess the last really update of this channel is that I would like to live stream more. I haven't really found time between being a full-time college student, Fan Art February, and the other projects I have going on. So no time to live stream, but I think it would be really fun, especially now that Fan Art February is over. I think I could probably squeeze some time in. It would probably be like an art stream of the sorts, because, well, I have sacrificed my life to the art gods to give up all other hobbies and socializing so I can just make art. That's why I create so much, because I talk to no one and do nothing else. I will try to start streaming in late March and beyond that into April, but hey, I still don't really know what I want to do for said probably art stream, so let me know what you'd be interested in and I'll at least consider it. And of course, I still do take suggestions, so if you have any ideas for videos or creatures you'd like to see me draw, I would love to hear them. This little community I've made so far has been so creative, and it's been fun to hear the ideas of creatures or just engage with everyone in general. I don't have any fan art to share. I was actually planning to do this video way later in March because of all my other projects, but I just had so much energy and motivation at the start of the month, I went, nah, I can finish this too. So I did. What I'm trying to say is that I should have fan art to share, but it will be in my next video because I recorded the audio for that one before this one. Anyway, I'll hopefully make an end card soon, but for now, have a good day or night and stay safe out there, my creatures and critters. Bye!